guys, welcome to the last week of our Learn, Grow, Eat, Go program recipe demonstrations. This week we're going to wrap the program up for our last recipe demonstration. And tonight we're going to be making an easy, cheesy ranch smashed potatoes. So what I did is I went ahead and started cooking the recipe. What we're going to be using in the recipe are 3 medium potatoes, 1.5 cups of chopped broccoli. Then we're also going to be using 6 tablespoons of ranch dip, 3/4 of a cup of shredded low-fat cheese, and then 3/4 of a cup of low-fat milk. So what I have already done in the microwave is I cooked my potatoes along with my broccoli for 12 minutes, and about every 3 minutes I turned the potatoes so they would cook evenly. So those are all cooked until they're pretty soft. And so what we do to make this recipe is you're just going to get a potato masher, and your potato masher may look a little bit differently than mine, but we're going to actually get this and start smashing the potato with the potato masher. And I'm hoping that you can see what I'm doing right there. So I'm just kind of mashing that up along all in with that broccoli. It's really smelling good. It's really pretty with the broccoli mixed in with that. Now the next thing I'm going to do, and I wanted y'all to notice that I left the peels on the potato. This recipe, we don't take the skin off the potato. So I've got all that mashed up. I'm going to kind of scrape that off of my potato masher. And then the next thing I'm going to do is add my milk in. And I'm just going to pour that in just like that. And then I'm going to get my ranch dressing mix. I also wanted to point out to y'all, this is 6 tablespoons of a fat-free ranch dressing, which equals about 1/2 of a cup. So I'm going to pour that ranch dressing right onto these potatoes. And then once I get the ranch dressing in there, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle this cheese right over that. And then I'm going to stir that up. So I'm going to get my potato masher and just keep mashing that all together until it's all mixed up. And it's looking pretty much like mashed potatoes now. So let me keep stirring that up. This is about what it's looking like. So if you wanted to, when you were through, you could pop it back in the microwave for about 2 minutes just to heat that up really well. But this is what it looks like. So that was a pretty fast way of making mashed potatoes without a mixer, just doing it with your potato mixer. So now that we've got that recipe done, I want to point y'all to the kitchen science and math at the bottom of your recipe. The number 1 question on the bottom of the recipe asks, how many tablespoons, if you have 8 tablespoons, how much of a cup does that equal? Well, we didn't use 8 tablespoons in our recipe, we used 6. And if you'll remember, when I poured that out, I showed y'all how much of a cup 6 tablespoons equaled. So does it equal 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, or 1 cup? If y'all can remember. So 6 tablespoons equal 1/2 cup. So that's always nice to know. If you know that 6 tablespoons equal a cup, then you can just measure that in 1/2 cup. And so that's question number 1. We're going to skip question number 2 and go to question number 3. And question number 3 asks, which vitamin is the biggest daily percent in this recipe? So for that, you need to get the nutrition facts label, and that always lists where your vitamins are on your recipe. So if y'all will go down and find the vitamin that has the highest daily percent value. So if y'all found that, y'all probably found vitamin C has 70% daily value in this recipe. That vitamin C is coming from the broccoli in the recipe. And we remember the vitamin C helps heal our cuts and wounds, and it also helps fight infection. I got my questions out of order. That was actually question number 4. Question number 3 asks, it takes 10 minutes to prepare the ingredients for the recipe and 12 minutes to cook. So what is your total time to cook and prepare this recipe? So that is some simple math. We're going to add 10 plus 12. And to cook and prepare the food for this recipe, how long does it take? That's going to be 22 minutes. So that's all we have for this week. This is our final recipe, as we were talking about. This is my last time to come into your classroom and work with y'all in these recipe demonstrations. I have had a lot of fun this whole 10-week program, getting to know y'all, getting to cook with y'all and teach y'all these yummy recipes with vegetables. I hope that y'all will continue to cook with your families and eat vegetables so you can get all the vitamins that you need to be healthy. I know y'all are really excited. This is your last week of school before Christmas break, and you'll be getting out of school early. I hope y'all have a lot of fun things planned to do with your family and friends and enjoy your time together. And most of all, I want to wish y'all a very Merry Christmas. So we will talk to you later. I hope y'all have a great Christmas, and thank you. Bye-bye.